Hi, welcome. We are in my shower and this is going to be a really realistic, normal woman, things that I only have one of as far as beauty categories. We're going to be doing shower and we're going to be doing makeup in here today. And I wanted to do this video because I feel like we need to add a little bit of normalcy to the world, because if you go on TikTok, you are going to be seeing crazy, insane overconsumption 7-step routine of a shower that women are doing, that women are using. They're using a soap bar, and then on top of that they are using a liquid soap, and then on top of that they are using a body scrub, and then when they're out of the shower they're using body cream and body glaze. Like, what is body glaze now? And then their hair is like an insane routine, and I just wanted to stop by in here and show you and share with you what a normal woman does in her shower, and a woman who is not an influencer by say, who is not trying to persuade you to buy things and make your life complicated. This is what normal people do, and there's a room in the internet to start sharing that kind of content. So welcome, my name is Lee. As you can see by my makeup drawer and by my beauty drawer in my shower, I do really love taking care of my skin. I love doing my makeup. I'm a very feminine woman, and I'm not a hyper minimalist type of woman. I'm not an overconsumption type of woman. I'm just a normal, regular woman. So let's just dig into my shower routine. I'll be sharing with you things that I only have one of, and I promise you those are enough. And in my makeup routine, things I only have one of. And if you are interested, as you can see, I do have abundance. So if you're interested, maybe I can share with you things that I have two of, for example, and why. Things that I have more than one of, for example, lipstick, and why. And that way we can keep the discussion going. So, shower things. This is my shower, by the way. I shower in here. My boyfriend showers in the smaller bathroom. It wasn't like that in the beginning, but now I'm showering more in here. And I also don't have a room for a vanity in this house, and so my makeup in here, it's not ideal. It's not ideal to keep your makeup and your skincare and your brushes like in the, where you do your shower, but this is what I'm doing. You'll only see my stuff in here because his stuff is in the other bathroom. What I have in my shower is really, really simple, and I promise you I'm still very clean. I'm still very hygiene as a person, but you don't need that 7-step routine. So what I have in there is a soap bar. This is the Dove. I keep the packaging to show. This is the Dove Pink Rose soap bar. It keeps me clean, it keeps me smelling good, and that's all I need. It keeps my skin in good condition. That's all I need. I don't own any liquid soap. I used to. I just shared it with you in my empties. I had a soap bar and a liquid soap because sometimes I did enjoy using those kind of loofahs and scrubbers to clean my skin a little bit more after workout or something, like underneath my armpits and stuff. I might get a liquid soap in the future. I did enjoy that experience, but for now I'm not getting it. I am going to go through my soap bars and then I'll decide if I want to have another one or not. So I currently have one like body soap, and that's the bar that you're seeing over there. In here I only have one shampoo and one conditioner. Usually I am using the Pantene or the Head and Shoulders one, which are my favorite, but I did decided to try a more local brand, and so I got those, but next time I'm not going to be having those. I'm going to go back to my Pantene. One shampoo and one conditioner. I don't see a reason why I would need more than that. They keep my hair cleaned, they keep my hair conditioned, and my body is clean, and so this is my entire shower routine. Like, why would you need more than that? And I do have a brush up there, which is different than the brush that I have in here because I don't want to get it wet. This is a curl defining brush, and this is just a cheap brush that I got at the drugstore to, to spread my conditioner while I'm in the shower. Why would you need more than that, people? Why would you need more than that? The scrub is nice. This is just the one that I got from IKEA, actually. They have those kind of things, and I do like it. I liked it even more when I had my old liquid soap. Oh, I do have to show you one more thing. Sometimes I have sensitivity in my skin, and if I do have flare-up, I will use that as my, skin wash or even intimate wash, because this is made for babies as well. So it's it's fine. It's for an atopic, like a atopic or dermatitis type of skin. This is the La Roche-Posay A+ cleansing oil. So that's the only thing that I will combine into my routine as a body wash in case there's some flare up. But on the go, usually what I have is just one soap bar, one shampoo, one conditioner. Now, as far as makeup, there are a couple of things. This is my skincare, which we might talk about in the future. I have a couple of things in here that I do really love, and I do have some in there that are a part of my project pen, so I'm not sharing those with you. By the way, in here in the sink, I do have two soaps. I like to use, me and my boyfriend, we do like to use a soap bar, but in case guests are coming and they want to use a liquid soap, if they're germaphobes or something, I do like to offer a liquid soap for them to use. And I haven't even paid for that. My boyfriend got it for free. So for makeup, I only have one face primer and I only have one eye primer. This is, I don't like, for why would you need more than one primer? I don't really get it. This is the Revlon Colorstay Grape 16-hour matte primer. This is what I use on my face. I used it this Friday. I don't use it every single day just because my foundation or my concealers are enough on a day-to-day basis. But on Friday, for example, I went to an event. I was invited to a wedding, and so I did wanted my makeup to last, and it was humid and we were outside. It was like an outdoorsy type of wedding, and so I did use that. One primer is all that I need. I don't see a reason to have more than one. So this is something that I only have one of. And then the Milani, this is my ride or die for many years, Milani eyeshadow primer. Only have that. Face powder, I only have that. Yes, this is broken. Drugstore packaging. I only have one. I only have one face and one skin tone right now, and so I don't need more than one. It does the job. I do my foundation and then I set it with face powder. So one is enough. I have only one highlighter. This is the Shiglam highlighter in Vanilla Frost. Does the job if I need to highlight my face. And I do actually use that very frequently. I enjoy this product. It makes me happy to use it. In the past, I thought that I don't need a highlighter at all. With time, I come to really miss it. I had highlighters. I had two of them actually. One was cool tone and one was warm toned. I decluttered those because I stopped using them with time and I felt like they're not doing much to me. And then I started to miss it in my routine, and I specifically started to see it, like the difference of not having a highlighter in photos. My photos were taken regularly in the, like on happy hours and stuff at my work, and I saw in the photos that my skin looks a little bit undefined and dull, and so I got myself one highlighter. That's all I need. I'm really happy with this one. And then only one contour stick, again Shiglam. I went with really cheap ones and they do the job fantastically, and I have nothing to complain about. In soft tan, this is this one. This is how it looks. I'm really happy with this, with both of them. I'm really content. And then what else do I have one of? I must have more. Those are a couple of things that I do feel like people are tending to shop more and more of, and there's no reason. Things that I have more than one of are eyeshadows. I love different colors. I have my Naked, I have my ColourPop Harry Potter one back there, and you can see that they are loved and used. I don't know if you can tell, but Half Baked and Sidecar are dented a little bit. And I have in here my ColourPop Harry Potter one, which I love, and it's very different from the Naked, for example. This is how it looks. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It makes me happy to see that and have that. Estee Lauder that you can see, it's very loved. Anyway, I have so many. Well, not that many actually. This is all of my eyeshadows. This and those two. This little, and it's a little thing. It's not that big. It contains all of my eyeshadows. So eyeshadows is something that I do find that having several of matters, because they go with different looks, different color scheme and stuff like that. But for example, powder, face powder, why would you need more than one of? Contour, why would you need more than one of? Lip liner, lipsticks, those things I do really enjoy having different kinds of, and so I have them. But anyway, I want to keep this short and sweet. Please let me know things that you have only one of, that you feel like people are overbuying for no reason. And that's okay. Like maybe you think that I have too many lipstick and that you only need one lipstick, that it's your favorite and it's your go-to. What works for me doesn't have to work for you, and vice versa. But please let me know about things specifically in the beauty category that you only have one of and they're doing enough. But for example, okay, things that I have only one of and things that I feel like people tend to overbuy but I only have one of are sunglasses. I only need one pair of sunglasses. I really don't understand why to keep more than that. Maybe you want to change it with different looks. I don't get it, but people have a thing for sunglasses. And so if you feel like you have other categories that people usually overshop and you're perfectly content with one, I would love to hear what those categories are or what those items are, because yeah, let's just make this online space a little bit more normal and a little bit less overconsumption core. If you like this kind of vibe, definitely feel free to subscribe and stick around, and also like it because it really helps me spread the message. And I feel like this kind of message is needed in the world right now. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.